Hi, Cancer. It's Mary with Seer. I hope you're doing well. This is your second half of June tarot and oracle reading for 2020. So, what we're going to do is I picked out a 5 card spread because 5 is a number of challenge and change, and we seem to have a lot of changes and challenges right now. Okay. And so, we'll get started here. First card is Temperance reversed. So, this is 14. Temperance is a Sagittarius card, but I'm just throw it out there when they're major arcanas so it's Sagittarius, is this energy, this energy is about getting oneself back in balance or the needing to heal something. Yeah, healing something. So it could be actual illness or it could be balancing your emotional state. Hang on one second. Sorry. So sorry. So temperance reverse is about, excuse me, is about like balancing our emotions. It is like an angel that's trying to mix in the traditional tarot. It's fire and water, and trying to find the perfect balance, perfect combination of the two to have a balanced life. So to me, it speaks of healing mind, body, and soul. So sorry. And yeah, this is the present. I'm just going to go from there. Okay, the next card is the past. So this is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about bad karma. It talks about fate, something that was fated. Like a dark fate. Maybe you're wondering if it's something negative or seemingly negative happened because you did something, okay? Like, is this my karma for A, B, or C, right? Past. Do I or somebody deserve something bad to happen to them? I don't know. I mean, that is a question that many of us have asked ourselves from time to time, right? And so my question for you, Cancer, is what does your soul say about that? That would be who I would ask. And I would also ask my higher self, if you pray, to ask whoever you pray to. And is it possible that it might be a lesson? That sometimes, if we believed in the before life and afterlife and life lessons that maybe we signed up for and don't remember, people we said we were going to meet, things that we orchestrated on our own, then what would this seemingly bad karmic situation, well, if you were looking from a different perspective, as if you organized this so you could learn something from the situation, what would that lesson be? Now, if there's a lot of emotion and pain attached to this may not be the time it may not be easy to go there in your thoughts, But somehow this may help you get it back, your life and your emotions back into balance and to be able to heal, okay? Whether it's inside of you or outside of you, this bad luck, this bad karma. Okay? All right, so this is something hidden. Something hidden is the 8 of Wands. And so this is an interesting deck because before, and I don't use it often, but before I did this reading today, and for everybody today, I kind of went like this and let the decks jump out at me. I've started speaking slower, and I hope that's okay because I think the words have more meaning now because I'm getting messages as I speak. That's why I pause. So this deck is a little dark. So there may be something that's going on that you feel is kind of dark around you and that needs to be dealt with. Maybe it's your own dark side that you've allowed to kind of run things a little bit or maybe somebody's allowed it to get away from them. So Eight of Wands usually is about communication. But I want you to look at this. There's these wands here, and then there's this woman. She kind of looks like a witch in a way, but there's like a crow above her, a raven with a message, okay? But she's ready to cut down all of these stalks with that scythe, right? But the raven comes in and says, "No, wait. There's more. But wait, before you cut the communication, before you cut the communication, I have some information." So that's going to mean something different to everyone, I'm sure. So if you're getting ready to cut something, you may want to wait before you act. Okay, what am I waiting for, right? This is the emerging influences, is that there's something that maybe you don't see, that you can't see. And you're telling me, lady. Yes. So, and this information that's coming in, they're asking me to go back here, is almost like a download of information. And that may be something you can obtain by going inside. Because this is something coming from a raven or a crow, okay? It's bringing information. So, on a piece of paper. So, birds are about spirit. Birds are about air energy, It could be internet or something like that because we are the North Node of Gemini going into it. And Gemini is about information. It's about learning. It's about connecting with others. So, again, it would be different for each person. Let's go into the emerging influences. So there is information that you don't know. It's going to change how you feel about this whole situation. Okay? That there's a bigger lesson here. A bigger lesson. It seems like bad luck. It seems like everything's going wrong, but there's a bigger lesson. There's a bigger story. So to consider that your view right now may not be the only view or the most productive view. And I don't mean to, it's just what's coming through. I am not judging in any way. But just because this deck came out may mean that there's a little bit of a negative spin going on here. Okay. All right. So back to here. This is the belly dancer, and she has the Two of Pentacles. Being blind. Wow. But because she's not facing you, you can't really see what's being juggled. You can't really see the two worlds that you're in. Okay? There's this world that has a more negative spin, and then there's something else. What else would that be? Would it be looking at things from a different perspective? What would that perspective bring you? They're asking for you to consider that. The moon is right here. There's something hidden, but it's kind of right in front of you if you just turn around. Okay. Kind of weird, huh? Okay, so the next card, this is going to be the synthesis or the bigger picture. This will be interesting, right? Queen of Wands. So, okay, the bigger picture may be, I don't want to know anything else. This is upsetting enough. I have no ambition, no drive to learn anything else. And this is somebody, Queen of Wands reversed is about somebody that has no confidence. Somebody that's lost their confidence. So therefore they lost their ability to create. They lost their ability to listen to others. And so there's jealousy and there's kind of this, it's kind of anger. It comes out as anger. Okay. So if this is not you, it's somebody maybe you're dealing with. It could be a situation, could be a city, it could be anything. So you'll know how this resonates with you. That's the bigger picture, is the way that is making people feel, or someone here feel, or you feel. It is a choice to feel that way, okay? And you may say, how can I make another choice with the information? Well, information is a funny thing. It's like when somebody tells you a story about, do you know what happened to Lulu down the street? And if they like Lulu, it's going to have a positive spin. But if they don't like Lulu, it's going to have a negative spin. So it might be good to consider, or you don't have to do anything, but it may be beneficial to consider that the person, the source of the information could have a spin on it. Let me put it that way, okay? So if the information is coming from us, that there's all different ways of looking at things. The bad luck could be leading to a better road, and usually it does. It just doesn't feel like it at the time. So, so let's talk about the better road. So sorry, with the enchanted map here. So with the North Node in Gemini, things are going to come out in the light. They're going to be communicated. We have 18 months of this. So Gemini tends to be about the truth in a positive state, about communication. And it's about quick energy. That's energy. And even though this is wands, it's quick energy. Kind of like the wands can be quick energy. Information. Okay. So, strength, 44. 44, those are angel numbers. 44, it's whenever you have two numbers, it's about balance. 4 separately, each number is about foundation. Okay. What's in your foundation? Strength. It's not always what it appears in this deck. Let me find my book here. This is about having strength to believe in faith. It's more faith, what we consider true strength. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting task is yours at this time. You can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connection become more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. See, it's happening for you. You just can't quite see it yet. Have courage to dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, it is all possible. You can do anything now. So, the seemingly negative energy may be the call to include the universe, include your higher self in the creative process. I know that I'm stronger when I remember that I'm not alone. That it's kind of like an artist works, and kind of how readings are done. We work with the universe to bring your messages out. If we did it ourselves, it wouldn't even resonate with most people. It'd be the same old thing, right? I like that. Okay, so next we're going to ask angels and ancestors for their opinion. Here you go. And here's a card. I was laughing. So, eagle. See from a higher perspective. So, different perspective, remember? We can get above the ground level emotions, then we can get back into balance. Okay, so if you were like a blade of grass, how something would look as a blade of grass, but it looks, if you're a blade of grass, you're looking at everything, and imagine that. And then as a cat walking through the grass. Then as a bird flying over the lawn. And then as an airplane going over. And then as a person, this is your house, you're walking across your blade of grass. Every entity that I mentioned has a different perspective. How does this apply? Well, what is the bigger picture here? That if we look at the details, where are they leading you? Why are things going in the direction they're going? Because it's possible you're not supposed to be going in that direction. Trying to redirect you into a place of happiness, a place of creation. And it's almost like we have to be miserable to say, okay, I need some help. To the point where we don't know what to try anymore. And that's the point we can be reached. That the universe says, okay, are you ready now? Have you had enough now? With the worried thoughts, with trying to do it all on your own, are you ready to listen to us? Because we've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. Okay. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do an Amente card, oracle cards. Sorry, I'm a little tongue-tied. I live in truth. Live in truth. This is a keyhole, right? And then there's a snake in there. What's a snake represent? A lot of different things. But it's all in the way we look at snakes, right? You think of the snake in the Bible, snake in the gardens. Somebody that person's really a snake, right? But snakes are beautiful creatures. They're on the ground level. They can feel vibration of the ground. Yeah. We also have wings here. And then we have this, it looks like an iris. I live in truth. So this card reminds me of how truth is different to different entities, different people, different beings, different perspectives. There's different truths, right? So maybe there's a lot of truth in every perspective. Yeah. So what's your truth now? Or my tummy's growling, I just ate. Or gurgling. What is your truth now? And there's a reflection here that it might change. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it there. Because it's something that it's important that you do this with the universe. And not just, that I give you some and you take it and you go from there. Until next time. So the last card is going to be the Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle. So what can we tell Cancer that will benefit them right now? Okay, so a deep secret will come to light. Come to light. Okay. Secret things are hidden behind locked doors, aren't they? Yeah. Maybe it's time to unlock that door and deal with whatever this is. Whatever it is. So this card speaks of something that's buried beneath the stairs. And see, there's a little light right there. We know that something's there. We don't know what it is. We know that it affects us. She's looking down on it, but she's not sure what's there. It's part of the foundation, our foundation. And it's about revealing, looking at it, and dealing with it. Because it's been there the whole time. We're all being asked to do this. So you're definitely not alone here, Cancer. What's your truth? What is hidden under the stairs that needs to be spoken? That's a question. So, I love you, Cancer. Have a good couple weeks. I have readings available. And I want to thank you for your likes, shares. I didn't almost forgot. Your likes, shares, your subscriptions. I made over 2,000. Yay! I'm slower. Yeah, it went a little bit slower, but it's been a lot of fun, and I don't plan on giving it up anytime soon. My festivals have started, and I'm really excited about that. And I have product on 4 different platforms, plus there's other links like Instagram and all that. So it's in the description box. And I want to thank you for your donations also, and those who have booked readings. So, if I can help any other way, let me know. Okay, take care.